What's good, family? How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for tapping in with me. All right, y'all, let's get into this energy. I'm gonna show you what we have, and then we will get some more clarification. So this seems like it's going to be an ancestor message. Someone's ancestor is showing up at the very beginning of this message to let me know that this is the ancestor speaking for someone. We have ancestors, okay? Your ancestors are here, all right? We have downloads, okay? At this moment, you could be receiving a lot of downloads. You could be communicating a lot with your ancestors, all right? We have protection as well, right? There could be a request that you have before your ancestors to protect something that's going on or just protect you, okay? We have structure, build a strong foundation. All right. So there could be something you're also working on that you're building. This could just also be your life in general. Maybe you are, building upon your life and you're expanding and you're growing. There could be something new going on that you have been communicating with the ancestors to assist you with, to protect you, and to protect what you are building, the foundation that you are laying. Okay. We're going to get some clarification and see exactly what the ancestors want to say. Where should I go? Here? Okay. Well, you're being celebrated. All right. Your ancestors are celebrating you. Okay. As well as protecting you. They're celebrating you for possibly the foundation that you have built, that they stand on. Okay. As you stand upon the foundation they built, they are now standing on the foundation that you have laid. Okay. Reciprocity is what I'm hearing. All right. Divine reciprocity between you and your ancestors. Okay. Tell us more, Spirit. But you're being celebrated. You're being celebrated. I'm going to have to take it out because I done shuffled 2 or 3 times and it's still there. So you're being celebrated. I'm going to put it with the ancestors. The ancestor card, the 3 of Cups. They are sharing a lot of information with you right now as well. Okay. A friendship evolving into a romance, enjoying a joyful and positive office atmosphere, spending on social activities, financial stability, achieving a financial milestone. So there could be something that you have recently accomplished that your ancestors are coming in to celebrate you for accomplishing. Okay. Or this could just in general them sending you love and appreciation for who you are to them. Clarify download, Spirit. Okay. We have prosperity. We have the 9 of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse. Fear of losing independence, wanting success without putting in the effort, struggling with work-life balance, overspending, making impulsive purchases, craving easy money. Then we have the 4 of Cups. It also came out in the reverse. Taking a more active role in your love life, finding fresh inspiration or creativity, a positive outlook on finances, renewed willpower to achieve financial goals. Okay. Okay. So someone in the collective, you could have been asking for divine information, really tuning in to what it is you want out of your life, either financially, creatively, like you're really tuning in to allowing your ancestors to guide you towards your wish fulfillment, towards your independence. Okay. Maybe you have gone through a particular season where there was a lack of satisfaction right? With the way life was going, with the way your finances were, or maybe you were codependent in ways that you didn't want to be. You no longer wanted to be dependent on possibly someone else or something else, or it seems like you've received the information, but not only did you receive it, but you utilized the information, right, that you were given, and you took a more active role on finding that inspiration, on finding what, inspires you. Okay, so because it's one thing to request information from the ancestors, from the divine, it's another thing to use it when it comes. Okay. So you're being celebrated because not only did you hear, but you applied what you heard, and you've put yourself in this, this positive outlook on your life, on your financial growth, on love, right? There's a renewed sense of strength about you now. Okay. And you can see yourself accomplishing. I'm really picking up heavily that this has to do with finances and wanting to move the needle as it relates to your income. But I feel like also it has a lot to do with you no longer wanting to be paid pennies, right? Be paid, like you weren't getting the value that you wanted to get, or that you felt that you deserved out of what it is you do. But I feel like it had a lot to do with you tapping into your inspiration, you finding your creativity, okay, and stepping out on that. All right. So you have your ancestors coming through, celebrating you for stepping out on that. Okay. You may have recently accomplished some financial goal, or you're very, very close to doing so. Clarify protection, Spirit. All right. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Healing from past wounds, attempting to rebuild a relationship, transitioning to a new job, finding work that is less stressful, avoiding financial ruin or bankruptcy. Now, your ancestors were showing up very protective over you while you have been healing from something. Let me see what this second card is. We have the Moon. We have the Moon in the upright. Okay. Doubts about love or relationship, ambiguity in your career path, confusion at work, lack of clarity. I feel like there was something traumatic, right, that you had to heal from in order to unlock this clarity, in order to receive this clarity. Now, your ancestors came through to assist you with that by protecting you during this season of healing, because what you wanted, it required you to heal something. So you put out a request for something as it relates to inspiration, creativity, financial future, creating a sense of independence, stability, all of that. But what you may not have known is that you not having those things before was connected to some sort of need for healing. Okay? So while you were going through such healing, you were protected. Your ancestors were protecting you as you were healing, okay, from past wounds. All right. So I feel like you were in a transition, not just with your creative endeavors, but also with your heart, with full, spiritual, mental, and physical wellness. I feel like you've been in a transition. Okay. But that transition has brought clarity to you as to what it was that, hey baby, as to what it was that was keeping you from what you desired to begin with. Okay, so the ancestors are coming through to let you know that they are protecting you. If this is something you're still going through, this is confirmation that they are with you, that they are shielding you, that they are preserving you as you heal. okay? And go within and see that which is hidden within you, that is kind of, that either was or is needing to be rectified, needing to be healed, needing to be released, needing to be shed. Okay, but I feel strongly that at the start of the reading, we get the ancestors coming in celebrating you. So either you've already accomplished this or you are well on your way to accomplishing exactly what you asked them for. You asked them to show you, to help you, to assist you. Okay. All right. Clarify structure, Spirit. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Building a strong foundation. One partner carrying the burden, feeling exhausted at work. Something was starting to become exhausting. Something was burning you out. Then we have the Three of Wands in the upright. There we go. Three of Wands in the upright. Well, this is what I'm picking up. You are building a foundation. What I'm gonna say, the way I'm hearing it, right when you are feeling the most exhausted and tired, is when this expansion is going to show up for you. Okay, now you could have been exhausted at the point when you asked for the help. I feel like partly for someone in the collective, this message is kind of being given with the end in the beginning, and the beginning at the end. I think this started because you were already kind of tired, right? Exhausted, just kind of routinely working, living, taking care of who you got to take care of, possibly neglecting yourself in the process of all of that. There could have been an exhaustion, right? And you were looking for the answers. You were asking for them to help show you, give you the foresight as to what it is you need to see to advance yourself, to expand yourself. So it's like the beginning of how all of this started for someone is showing up at the end, but the ancestors showed up in the beginning so that I would know that this is an ancestor message. Okay, but you're being celebrated. I feel like someone has completed a cycle here. Okay, you've completed a cycle. You've really allowed them to guide you. You've allowed yourself to heal. You've allowed yourself to see. Okay, but not only that, but you've taken action on what you saw, and it was hard. I see that it was not an easy process, but you did it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you did it. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. We have the Fool card. Yeah, you took the leap of faith. Okay. You trusted the divine. You trusted your ancestors to guide you. You trusted them to catch you, to protect you, to show you how to get to this new place in your reality that you wanted to get to, okay, that you desired to get to. May have had to give up a lot of things in order to get there, but you did get there, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. So you're saving for the future, okay? You can see now how you can take care of some things in the future. I'm hearing your future looks brighter now because what you are working towards and any financial stability that you are gaining for yourself, it's not out of exhaustion. You're not exhausted. You don't feel enslaved. You don't feel like you're doing something that doesn't actually bring you satisfaction. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. So you're stepping into this abundance. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, because you learned balance. I just landed on the reverse Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands. So you've been juggling some things, and it has been a bit tiring, okay? A bit tiring, but you it's raining still. Okay. You accomplished it, and you're handling something very well. You're going to be able to manage your future on your own, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Like, you're not going to have to depend upon anyone or be just on a job doing things that you don't actually love, that you don't find rewarding. Okay? Tell me more. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Taking care of the ability to take care of yourself on your own. Yeah. Because you didn't have anybody to help you. Nobody wanted to help you. People are going to be looking at you like you are some sort of magician, and you might be. But what I'm saying is they're going to be looking at your outcome and the way things are going to work out for you like it was magic. Like you're magical, like it was like, I don't know, overnight success type energy. All right. But you have been carrying a burden. Okay. You have been burdened. You have been carrying your own burdens on your own. All right. But you're getting ready to be able to put whatever burden that is, you're able to put it down. Okay. You're able to put it down. This is the Page of Swords. You're showing up very intelligent, very ambitious. All right. Some new idea is going to generate income for you. It's going to generate expansion for you. Some of you, this is a message to someone. You may be stepping into a new career. Okay. New ideas, new income, for someone here, because you have put in the work, is what I'm hearing your ancestors say. You have put in the work. All right. You have worked on the things and the things that you have worked on has even helped them heal. Okay. It's helped them heal as well. So you deserve everything that is coming towards you. Everything that is coming towards you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Let's see. Let's get an affirmation here. Keep this one a little shorter. Beautiful ancestor message for someone. They are very proud of you. Very proud of you. Tell us more, Spirit. Thread between worlds. You naturally connect people, ideas, and opportunities, often without realizing the ripples you've set in motion. You notice who belongs where, who needs what, and how separate pieces can fit into something greater. Your ability to weave unseen threads creates community, collaboration, and healing. It's a strength the world needs more of. You are not just a bystander. You are an architect of belonging. So something you have done has mended things that you may not even really be aware of. You may be, but there could be some things that you have mended spiritually between this life and the ancestral realm. For your ancestors, for your bloodline, there's some things you've mended that you may or may not be aware of. Okay? Tell us more. Closer than you think. No guru, lover, or achievement will ever hand you the missing piece. It was never missing to begin with. Seeking wisdom is valuable, but do not mistake the map for the destination. The answers will always lead back to you. Turn inward to the depths of your soul. The further outside of yourself you search, the more distant the power of your truth becomes. I feel like they're saying to you, to someone who this message reverberates with, that they are closer to you than maybe you think. Maybe you have moments where you feel a bit alone, or you're calling out to them, and maybe there are moments where they are a bit quiet, a bit silent. But I feel like someone's ancestor is specifically saying to you that I'm closer than you think I am. I'm literally with you every day, right? But they're also wanting you to see that the truth you need is within you, okay? The truth that you need is within you. Searching for another guru, another mentor, another someone to show you the roadmap, that the roadmap is not the destination, and the destination is always within you. Right? So someone's ancestor is saying, I am closer to you than you may realize, right? I am guiding you when you don't realize I am. And someone is being sent this message to always go back to yourself, to always look within, okay? To always look within. Claim the cascade. The universe doesn't whisper in scarcity. It speaks in overflow. What is meant for you will arrive in abundance, not as a trickle in fragmented rations, but as a grace-filled flood. Be inspired to dream bigger, never bending, shrinking, or settling. Hold your worth and let what's truly yours flow home to you. That's nice. So that your ancestor is saying to you that you are going to step into this abundance, okay? And I was hearing you've rewritten something. You've rewritten the legacy. You've rewritten the story, the myth, the history of your family. And then I have this card that comes out, okay? So we're going to look at that. But I feel like you're about to step into this abundance because you have gone within. You have turned within. Bridge the gap. Let's see. Legacy unwritten. You've spent a lifetime learning how to fit in, stay safe, and succeed. But have you taken the time to consider who upholding these values and ideas benefits? Before you accept anything as yours, ask, when did this begin? Who needed this to be true, and why? Questioning isn't betrayal, it's liberation. Healing what blind loyalty cannot. Remember, there is no age limit on expansion. I'm picking up that someone in the collective may have a family generational history with a particular religious affiliation, okay? And you have stepped outside of that box. You have become the one in the family who has gone a completely different way, okay? And beautifully, your ancestors has guided you into doing so. I feel like you have the support of at least one, you know what I'm saying, of an ancestor who's working very closely with you at accomplishing and laying this new foundation, at rewriting the narrative around your family generational, bloodline history and story, and not just generationally, but your story as a divine being. You have an ancestor that is working closely with you. He or she wants you to continue to go within, to not be pulled back into the idea of looking for the answers outside of yourself, but to know that they are close with you, but the answers are within you. within you, okay? Okay, is there anything else, Spirit, that you want me to... Okay, let's pull some of these tea leaf, teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I don't know why immediately when I picked that up, I picked up, this could be an ancestor that used to either like to drink tea, would offer tea, or you used to play tea time with this particular ancestor. Okay? I don't know how that reverberates, but there's something about this ancestor and tea. You could offer tea. You could offer tea on your altar as you venerate this ancestor. You could actually create a like tea time with this ancestor. Maybe like you used to do when you were little. So I'm picking up a mima, a grandmother, someone of significant age, but you spent a lot of time with them as a child, possibly playing tea time. And now that you are an adult, when you want to communicate with this ancestor, you either create that same kind of tea time with real tea in cups and stuff, but like that kind of tea time, or you're being asked to. Take a high reverberates, okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Yeah, you did. Okay, so this is a clear sign to someone. You either offer tea on your ancestor altar to a particular ancestor, or you have an ancestor that you used to play tea time with as a child, or you have an ancestor who you actually create like a tea time setup when you want to communicate with that ancestor. Or you are being asked to recreate what y'all used to do when you were a child. Recreate that energy, okay, when you want to communicate. Okay. We have horse, short journey. They're very close to you. The veil is thin. So if you are thinking that that this particular ancestor is not with you, they're very close to you. Hammock. Take a vacation physically or mentally. They're asking you to stop thinking that they're not hearing you or that they're not there. Like, chill, I'm right here. And the chill, I'm not hearing, the chill is my way of interpreting what I'm hearing the ancestors say. I don't feel like they would use the word chill, but they could, right? But it's almost like, relax. I'm literally with you. Tell me more. Dark woman. Dealings with a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Vine, seek out information that will help you. Somebody's definitely been communicating with an ancestor, and they're showing up in this reading. Absolutely, I love that for you. Dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Again, there's a sense of loyalty here that this ancestor has towards you. This ancestor is very protective. This ancestor is loyal to you, even though you are going down a different path than most of the people in your family have gone down. We have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, they are very protective. Baby, I heard don't play about my baby. I don't play about my baby. We have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You will succeed. This ancestor is going to make sure you do. They're very protective. Okay, so as you are, they consider you like I'm seeing them kind of what do you call it? I don't know. I don't know what you call it when, you know, chickens and birds and stuff when they're sitting on the egg, incubating. But that's what they're doing, but I don't know if that's what it's called. But this ancestor is kind of around you, incubating you, okay? Keeping you protected, keeping you cared for because you're in this very fragile birthing phase, birthing stage, okay? Tree, affairs with your family. I can't make it up. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful read. Thank you so much, Collective. I hope that this message brought confirmation and clarity for someone. Please jump in the comments. Let me know how this message reverberated with you, okay? Thank you again for tapping in. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you will stay, that you will subscribe, and come back and kick it with me a little bit more. All right, please take a moment to like, shoot your girl a thumbs up, leave a comment, share, hype it up. All of that good stuff. It is a beautiful way to show your support of me and of the channel, and it will cost you absolutely nothing, but it means everything, okay? If you need a personal reading, my information is in the description. It will take you to my website when you click the link, and you will be able to book, and I'll get that done for you, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.